Hey, welcome to Irish Outlaw Garage. We're about to take this 6,000-pound Pontiac Superior Coach Company ambulance all the way across the country to Tucson, Arizona to Duct Tape Drags. Zeppy didn't get to go last year, so this year he picked the car, and it wasn't this one. Which one was it?
The Cutlass.
It was the Cutlass, but bigger heads prevailed, so we're taking Artemus. So it's just getting to late morning on Tuesday. We're hoping to be there by Thursday. Their fingers quote, if nothing goes wrong. This is his first trip across the country. Not my first, but he had to get out of school and I got to help him do homework. So that's not good. Anyway, before we take off, let me show you some stuff I did off camera because I did not have time to film because it has been raining non-stop. So let me give you a little walk around. So a few things. You'll notice that right there. That was done by Butler Performance. Anthony down there at Butler Performance in Tennessee, same guy, same company that did my valve covers. Now, you'll notice the ACES EFI is pink for breast cancer awareness, and that's what these ribbons are for. When I get home, the plan is to make those pink, you know, powder coating and stuff. A few things I went through. I changed out all the antifreeze to water because you can't run on the track with antifreeze, but it's still kind of stained. Shortened my hoses, put a new hose on down there. Came over here and was fixing the brakes. This one, the lower ball joint, was toast. It was gone, man. There was nothing left of it. Changed that out, had the drums turned, put new brakes on it. Everything seems to be fine. I put air shocks in the back because this thing was squatting. Although, you know, it's a lot better than it was, but I didn't have any shock extenders, so I just used some steel tube and put them up there with some grade 8 bolts. So if it don't work, they'll break off. And hey Steve, what's going on? They'll break off and, you know, we'll just have no shocks. Now, actually, I brought the old original shocks with us. Yeah, this thing's loaded down with gear. But anyway, guys, it's time to hit the road. You ready? You gotta get into the desert where it's nice and warm because this weather sucks. Can't take my canopy. I'm gonna end up probably having to get a new one somewhere along the line because that thing's soaking wet and I'm not putting it in this car soaking wet. So, are we ready? All right, let's hit the road. We got a couple stops to make and then it's a whole lot of driving. We'll fill you in along the way, I guess, just like I did last year. All right, ACES engaged. She sounds rowdy. Or he sounds rowdy, whatever. All right, let's get out of here. Well, full tanks of fuel, like literally it's coming out the fill tube. But we're gonna start this thing up here in Effingham and we have 22 hours and 32 minutes, 1,536 miles straight to Tucson. But we're probably gonna stop a few places, maybe a couple desert places, some ghost towns, stuff like that. That's why we're leaving a day earlier than we did last year. We can take our time, so. Let's see how this old ACES goes. I don't know. How do you think the ACES is going to do? You think we're going to spend a lot of money on fuel? It sure looks like it. Hopefully it'll learn. So, on the road. So we made it outside of St. Louis on 44. I'm just checking things out, and I think everything looks good except for this. This isn't good. That's that air shock, and it's been grinding on the road, so it's ruined. So we're gonna go ahead and put the old shocks back in it. Remember how I told you I brought them? Yeah, now we know why. So we'll just change these back out real quick. Thank God it didn't ruin anything, and we'll get back on the road. Toot sweet.
This is gonna be a while.
Oh, damn. There. Down with you, shock. Up with you. Okay. Nice thing is you can lift this thing on one side and I can get underneath it all the way. But that's all the higher that little jack we have will lift it, which that's not good. So we need to hit a Harbor Freight or something, and we're not that far into our trip and we're already, there we go, already messed up. Come here, you son of a... Original shocks installed. You know, it's a little low, but it ain't near as heavy as it was on Power Source, so hopefully we'll be fine. If not, like I said, I've got a fix. May just have to do a white crash lift kit. Maybe. So, got the shocks done. We went in here to Wally's and got me a Monster and him a Bear. And I was just doing the calculations on the fuel. 13 miles a gallon. That's the most this car's ever gotten. The ACES is doing all the work. And we're doing 65, 70 mile an hour. 13.636. So if you round it, it's 14. And it's only gonna get better, we hope. As long as we don't bottom out and rip the entire exhaust system off this car. So let's hit the road. He wants some nugs. We're gonna find a damn McDonald's down the way, but let's keep on trucking. 13.663 or 636, 14 goddamn miles per gallon. What are you laughing at? All right, let's go.
Smoking a traffic jam that makes me the bitter fool I am, but this four-wheel buggy is adoring me to death. For gas and oil and fluids and grease and wires and tires and antifreeze.
Hey. Yeah, just driving. We're not really seeing anything, so we're not, getting the cameras out for much. It's Missouri. We'll get, we'll get down there. We'll put more in it. Now, we just stopped here in Lebanon, Missouri. We went, how many miles did I say we went? 160, 170, somewhere around there. Well, just trust us on this one. We just put 9.42 gallons of gas in Artemus. That figured out to 16 miles per gallon. It's getting better. I don't know. I mean, are we crazy? I think we're definitely crazy. 16 miles per gallon in a 6,000 pound Pontiac powered ambulance. I don't know what to say. Let's just keep moving. It's starting to get dark on us. Beautiful Oklahoma sunset in the rain. Look at that. We gotta stop and get gas here pretty soon. I'm gonna try to make it all the way to Tulsa. That ought to be fun. But ACES is doing its thing. Going a little slower than normal. We probably should be, but Hey, we're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where is exactly I wanted to end up tonight, and we are here. We didn't film it because it was dark and we was in a hurry. We stopped to get fuel just inside Oklahoma, and we lost brake lights, turning signals, and now when we hit our brakes, the headlights go, you know, they go crazy, and now the tail light on the left, or the brake light, it's gone. So we think we know where our problem is, I think. But we're in Tulsa. I mean, the system's working great. Need to work on the takeoff issue. It's starting to, it breaks up when you're just taking off, but that's nothing. Other than that, Artemus is doing good. We're gonna call it a night so we can get up, and I think we're gonna go ahead and find a battery for this thing tomorrow. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Morning. It's way later than me and Zeppy wanted to get up and leave, but it's fine. It's kind of a vacation as long as we get to Tucson, right? But today we're going to be heading towards Roswell, New Mexico. But first we got to probably stop somewhere and get a battery. Late last night I got in here and I found the wiring issues and stuff like that. It was all in the back of the car. Turning signal and the brake line was hitting like metal and blew up. And say hey, Zeppelin. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, he didn't want to get up. But I had some wiring things, got that. It's small stuff, and I couldn't really video it because, you know, typical to my last experience working on a car in a hotel parking lot in Tulsa. Hey bro, you got a phone I could use? Hey bro, you got $20? This used to be $1, now it's $20. Hey, you want to, yeah. So anyway, we're just going to do a cold start here, and we got to head to O'Reilly's, and I'm going to buy a new battery. That's going to be the next thing, because that battery, I tested it, and my voltmeter was jumping. It was going 13, 10, 12, 13, 9, 10, 12. There's some things going on in that battery, which is to be expected, right? Anyway, I'm jibber-jabbering. Let's get this thing cold started. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but I like to wait until this thing is fully operational, like so. Yes, ignore that because I'm gonna have to deal with that another time. Come on, baby. Cold start. Yeah, that's that. Get to O'Reilly's. Well, new battery installed. It was in fact bad. I told him, he didn't believe me. I knew it was bad. Nice guys at O'Reilly's here in Tulsa, they helped me out. Got it all put in. Went a little extreme on the battery, if you know what I mean. It's also shorter, so it doesn't sit so high, you know. But we're sitting here, we just loaded up. I was just kind of running over some stuff, and we're gonna hit the road to New Mexico. You ready? I think we're ready to go. We'll see you on the other side. Hey, we're only hours behind schedule. We're still in Oklahoma, trying to get to Texas at least, trying to go all the way to Roswell. Had a few little issues with the car, nothing major. Got the battery changed. I had a vent issue that I solved. But in the middle of all that, found out that my identity was stolen late Monday night, something like that. Yeah. So we're running on fumes, literally. But not much to see here, just driving across the country. You all enjoy it. So it's been a day, y'all. It has really been a day. Identity stolen, battery, fuel problems, this, everything. The ACES is doing great, although I do have some questions about some of the crap that it's pulling on me that I do not like, and I'm sure it's something stupid that I'm dumb and I don't know what is, you know, how to tackle it. But we did make it to a spot, didn't we, Zeppy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we made it to Texas. That's right. Artemus is on the line. It's hard to believe. Much trouble as we've had today, this kind of makes me smile, don't it, buddy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it ain't been good. And as you can see, we're still here from last year. Unfortunately, the sticker's starting to go, so maybe we need to put another one on there, huh? Where's where's Pole Barn Garages? I don't have any. Uh-oh. You see it anywhere?
I do.
Where?
All the way up there.
Oh, there it is. Got the little one up there. It's hanging out. Yep. So there's ours. There's Dalton's. Pretty cool. Neat little spot. So let me get a sticker and we'll get Zeppy up there to put another one. We'll do two. Why not?
I can tell Arizona.
You put it straight. Straight. Left across it, put your hand across it. Get it good and flat. All the edges. Yep. This edge over here ain't. There you go. Part two. Now I'm gonna drop you. There we go. Renewed. All right, we'll get some pictures and we'll get the hell out of here. Hey, we made a stop in Amarillo. Got some fuel. We're just carrying on. We're trying to make it to Roswell tonight. That'll get us there at about 8:30 tonight. And then we'll spend the whole day tomorrow, you know, seeing stuff like Roswell and maybe Tombstone, some other things. We're just going to take our time to Tucson. I just wanted to get over here. But we checked on that fill up from when we left Oklahoma going into Texas. Right when we were still in Oklahoma, we filled up in Amarillo. 137 miles, 13 mile a gallon. She's still running a little fat and sassy. I don't like that. I don't know. That may be something we'll have to get tuned out of it. But other than that, we're doing good. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to see but road here. If we see something else, we'll let you know. But if not, we'll see you in Roswell. Well, what do you think of Roswell, New Mexico? We made it. It's 9 o'clock at night here. It's 11 o'clock our time. So it feels a little late, but we've got about an hour that he can get in the pool, so that's what we're gonna do, and then he has homework after that.
I can finish that.
And then I'm gonna check on Artemus here, maybe look at some plugs or something like that. But anyway, we'll either that or we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, Kmart shoppers. Beautiful day in Roswell, New Mexico. We're just going to pull a plug on each bank and we'll see what they look like before we go wash this filthy pig. Then go see some sights and some museums. And, oh yeah, look at that. She's good. That plug is damn near perfect. I was looking at that stripe. Yeah, she good. The ACES is doing really good. I was optimistic, and now you know, it's not bad. I don't like that how much EFI makes this thing run hotter. I don't like that. This thing never got over 200 degrees on Power Tour.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Huh?
Yeah, it did.
When?
Mom said it was.
Yeah, we were sitting in heavy traffic. I'm talking about we're driving down the road and this thing's getting 200 degrees. That's not good. So we'll have to fix that. I need to cut that shorter so people can see our fancy Butler performance. And we decided to go in and do the tourist stuff, you know, Roswell. You got to look up all the aliens and UFO stuff, but we went to a few different places, but the museum was actually pretty dang cool. Press to begin. Neat.
Warning. Massive nuclear event detected. Proceed with caution.
It was July 1945 when the U.S. Army conducted the first detonation of
Well, Roswell's been fun, huh? We made it. We went to the museum, a couple other places, got some knickknacks. Just filled up, 12 mile a gallon again. That's gonna be a consistent thing, I think. But we're just gonna head west towards Tucson. We'll see what we see. Yeah, he's got his alien buddy. Anyway, we'll see you down the road. Yeah, I love this part of the drive last year. There wasn't no way I was missing it. Hondo Valley, New Mexico. This isn't even the prettiest part. That comes later after you get to Hondo. It's just awesome. 55, 60 mile an hour, winding roads and hills. Awesome. So we made a slight detour off of our normal trip, headed straight for Tucson because I said I wanted to see things. And I wanted Zeppelin to see things. We're in Lincoln County, New Mexico. Billy the Kid, but there's also a lot of other stuff here. We're in a museum, and then we're going to go walk through the entire town. So this ought to be pretty neat. Not car related, just historical and family related. What do you think, buddy? Pretty neat. Pretty cool. This is a lot of the settlers here and founders, I think. New generation called this area home. Yeah. 1850. You need to come see this for yourself. This is cool. I'm glad we did this. It's only about 11 miles out of our way, so it was worth it. This is just a museum. Pretty cool. The Lincoln County War. I mean, this is what it's all most famous for, is the Lincoln County War. Of course, Billy the Kid. Neat. But I'm not going to film anymore. Y'all need to come see it for yourself. So there's a walking trail that you can go on that's part of your ticket, and I think, what was the ticket, buddy? $7?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was free. So that's well worth it. Plus, you know, they have a donation box to help, so we of course put money in there. Of course we put money in there. So where's number 4? Which way are we going, bud? So this is Montano's store. You can read it right there. You can pause it and read it. But yeah, this is nuts. Wow. This counter. It even smells like Charlie Crawford. Cisco Harrison. You can pause that if you want to read that. There's Jose himself and his wife. Josefita. I'm trying. Wow. I mean, I don't want to go through and explain everything that I'm seeing, but I thought I'd just show it to you. But you need to come see it for yourself. It's amazing how this all went down so quick. And all in such a small space, ain't it, buddy? Like it all went down right here. That you always see in the movies. It's a lot smaller than you think. The video probably don't do it justice, but we're going down to the next one. So this was the earliest courthouse here in Lincoln. And seat of law and justice when Lincoln County was established. Belongs with the neighboring church now. That's cool, and it's open to the public too, so we'll go in. Oh, it's just got that old Western smell to it. It's weird. I don't think I've ever smelled something like that. It's just weird, ain't it, buddy? Pretty cool though. Saloon, County Courthouse, Priest's House. Wow, that's cool, man. An adobe church. In New Mexico, again, people like us from Central Illinois, we don't get to see stuff like this. I just want to look at this plaque here. Cultural property. Huh. 1887. This ain't on the list, is it? So this is the site of Squire Wilson. South some 75 yards was the lone adobe house of J.B. Wilson, noted JP in Lincoln County War. At night, March 17th, 1879, he helped Governor Lew Wallace meet with Bill Bonney, leader of the remaining McSqueen men. Arranged a surrender. I'll be damned. So that's where that happened. This is where William J. Brady, Deputy George W. Hinman, end of watch, April 1st, 1878. That must be just a, is that where it happened? No. Because I thought that happened down at the courthouse. Well, he didn't kill Brady at the courthouse. Maybe it was right here. Was it?
The courthouse is just down there?
No, the courthouse is over here. So yeah. This is where William Brady was ambushed and killed. Billy the Kid and some other regulators attacked him from the Tunstall store. Shot him dead right here. It's horrible. I definitely, it's murder, y'all. So that's not good. Not good at all. So we walked past this earlier and she said she opened it because it wasn't open. Torion, one of Lincoln's earliest structures, built in the 1850s. Its thick walls protected Spanish Americans against the Apaches in Lincoln County War. Murphy sharpshooters were here stationed in 1937. Chavez County Historical Society undertook the restoration of the tower. That's cool. See, I love this stuff. I love cars, don't get me wrong, but if you want to get in a fight about history, I'm your guy. I know a lot. She does have it open. What's it look like? Oh, it ain't open. We can get an idea. Oh, she forgot. She said she was going to open it.
Well, we can always do that.
So they'd sit in here and you could shoot out the holes, see, buddy? Nobody could get to you. Pretty neat. But they restored it. That's cool. That's up there. Figured you could get up in the top, lay your rifle out the hole. That's a good idea, man. Just think of how they used to do war. That's great. Next, You could stand here and imagine being here when all this crap was going down, just a spectator going, what in the hell? But I'm pretty sure everybody knew what was going on.
Right.
Well, we washed that pig. He looks pretty now. Wow. Like you hear all the stories about it and then you get here. This has been well worth it. Well worth it. All the stuff, you'll have to come see it. I mean, you can look it up. Chemical cart. Ooh, mail wagon. Just think, this is only, what, 60 to 80 years difference between this and Artemus. Isn't that crazy? This is neat. Look at that bicycle, buddy. See you try to get up and ride that. All right, let's go see the old courthouse, huh? Lincoln County cattle brands. That's wild. Oak boot. Coming? This place is cool. This is all stuff that was here. It's original. This place was in service until 1950, she said. Wow. The commercial shot case when you could build your own shot. An original. Neat. So that's the Dolan house and it's for sale. How much did she say it was for?
$600,000.
$600,000. We trade Artemus for that? I'm sure Artemus is worth that, ain't she? He? Ain't he? Okay, let's go see the courthouse. God damn, black seat. I sat down and my balls started sweating like in a quick hurry. If I had ass cheeks, I'd be slapping. What's the matter, boy? Is that too funny for you? Great. He's laughing and I had instant ball burn. So, the famous courthouse. Look at this floor. William Brady. That's the one we saw get shot. We saw the spot he got shot. Sheriff William Brady's cavalry sword. This is cool. There's James Bell. Olinger. Bob. What do we got here? Sheriff. Wow. Huh? You go that way? Most of the stuff's on the other side, he said. The vault. Oh, I dropped the glasses. Whoa! That's cool. What's this? Colt revolver, 1860. Here's Billy with his backwards tintype. Yeah, Sheriff Garrett. You can pause this stuff if you want. Wallace. Governor Wallace. Wow.
Wow, Friday the 13th.
That's real. So, kid's bullet hit the south wall of the staircase, glanced off, went through the deputy, buried itself in the wall. Marshal Olinger ran over to the courthouse and was shot dead by the kid. Sheriff Pat Garrett. Ascending the staircase, Billy Kid started his escape. There was many theories about what occurred that day. One possibly buried Bob or James Bell. Oh wow. Billy shot him to prevent him from alerting Olinger. Bell staggered out the back door of the courthouse and died. He went out that door. He was going up these steps. This is creepy. It just is. Dang. So, it's the old armory. Huh. The marker where Beryl may have died can be seen out this window. Right there. That's where Bell died. He broke in the armory. So this is the courtroom. There's an old ledger. Look at that stuff. This is crazy. It's really, really well built. So, Billy made his way from the armory to this window. Right there. See it? That's where he got him. These are the leg irons that were on Billy the Kid. Robert Olinger. Pretty damn cool. He is obligated, throwing Billy a small miner pickaxe. And escape. And his shackle spooked the horse, throwing him to the ground. Remounting, confidently throttled out of town. So he fell. Whoopsie. The first jail. The first prisoners were chained to the U-bolts in the floor until the jail was built back in. So that's where they were chained to. It's crazy. So it continues. This is an older, what do they do in ballot box before anyone can information? Oh, this is the Masons. Oh, okay, cool. Masonic Hall. Huh. So this is where Billy shot Bell, and he was here, and he was going to go out and tell Hollinger, and Billy said basically don't, and shot at him, ricocheted there, hit him, and he ran out the back door, which is right over there. He ran out that back door, right out into the yard, and died. He died right there. This place is neat, ain't it, buddy? Pretty cool. A lot of history. I love it. And this stagecoach is fantastic. But definitely worth seeing in person. Just walk back through. See if I can get this. There it is. Well, that's a pretty neat walk through history. I even have his leg irons up there, huh? So here's where Bob Ollinger was killed. Out of that window right there. This building is awesome. We're gonna go ahead and walk around the back here up towards the car. Yeah. I think we're supposed to stay on this, but we're not gonna go on the wood. But and there's the back door that Bell came out of and died right here. This is pretty wild, huh? What do you think? You like it? It's different, ain't it? You don't get to see stuff like this back home. Okay, so that's Lincoln County, city of Lincoln. I guarantee you would love it if you come here. So it's time to get in our steed and go. I'm ready. You ready? More to see. What's that?
This is why we go on these trips.
I know. But we really don't ever get to look around. Now it's your seat that's hot. How's your nuts?
Fine.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Had this nice couple take a few photos for us with Artemus in front of the Lincoln County Courthouse. Now it's time to get moving. Where are we headed next? We'll just say we're going to Tucson, and what we see on the way is what happens, right, buddy? Alright. Onward. One little look. Pretty cool. You glad we stopped? Nice and slow. Okay, let's hit it. And now's where shit starts to hit the fan. In somewhere in New Mexico, and we left the Billy the Kid stuff and our fuel pump died. We managed to make it into here, and of course, it's the mechanical one. People are trying to run me over. It's the mechanical one, so that's number 4 in this car. So, here I go. Fuel pump number 4 on this sumbitch. Installed. He held the fort down in here while I did it. It's hot. I had to go into one of them orange stores and yell at a person. Not proud of it, but when they say, I can't look up a fuel filter unless you tell me what car it's on. I said, oh, for f***'s sake, and I went and grabbed the only 5/16 one they had. See that where it says FF 5-16. So look up FF 3-8. Anyway, I'm not going to make fun of anybody anymore, but you know what I mean. Let's just get back on the road.
You want to tell us what's happening?
You want to know how f***ing pissed off Irish Outlaw Garage J can get? Is when I'm in the middle of New Mexico and the great system that I put on the pump takes a shit, and I'm over it. We're carb swapping it back to HEI. We're gonna head to Tucson tonight. ACES, I was talking to them, they got a new pump coming. It'll be overnighted, it'll be here Saturday, which don't help me tomorrow. But I'm not dealing with it. I just want to enjoy my goddamn cruise with my son. This is not ACES' fault. It's the part from the company, whoever the hell made it, and I'm done and I'm pissed off. Not mad at ACES. They're doing what they can to get me going. It's not ACES. But I'm mad. So now I'm sitting at a casino in a driveway of rock next to a smelly dumpster with my 9-year-old. We still haven't eaten. So yeah, I'm a little mad. And I'm about to break out the beer and just get drunk here and go blow all my money at the casino. How much you think you're worth? Anyway, carb swap, distributor put back in, and I'm out of here.
Today was a fun day.
Today. Boom. Got it.
They got it pointing right too.
Huh?
You got it pointing right.
Yeah, I got it right on the nose. Oh, there you go in there. Oh yeah. Okay. So then, figure out where this goes. Trying to see here, just like I need a little flat screwdriver, Bubba. Okay, the Zeppelin's gonna crank. It's all together. We didn't catch all that on video. Don't care. We're moving. Go ahead, buddy. Let me see if it gets some fuel pressure. You in park? Yeah, it's in park. Fuel pressure. So let's turn it. Come on, baby. Get up there. Okay, hold on. It's not happy. All right. Hold it. Something's not happy. Okay. Listen to that. Smooth as can be. Fuel pressure is gaining. That's fine with me. Make sure we got let it sit there and warm up, Bubba. It's good. Just let it sit there and warm up. Come here. RPM gauge working? Yep, barely. Yeah. Okay, give us a second.
It's going.
Call that close and good. Alright, let me check the floats. Be a 5/8, bub.
But love it.
smooth that's running compared to what it was doing with the EFI. And it's been idling for 30 minutes, 170 degrees. That's where this thing's supposed to be. That's what I set it as, and that EFI did not agree. So I'm not against putting it on here, but as far as just setting it on and putting it on learn and just being, no, I'm sorry, that is false. So let me double check, make sure no fuel leaks. No fuel leaks, none. Good. Let's get out of here. So it's been a day, right? And we just stopped in Alamogordo, New Mexico. We're gonna try to get to Las Cruces, see how we feel there. It's about an hour and a half away, and it is right now 8:19.
But it is like,
And if we tried to make it all the way to Tucson, it's 341 miles. It's 5 hours and 8 minutes. Have I done it? Yes, I did it last year. Do I want to do it? No, I don't want to do it, and neither does he, but we're going to see how we feel when we get there. The carb, it just fires right up. No, we don't have any problems, so we'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, there's going to be no driving, no videos, no nothing. We're just getting the hell out of here. We'll let you know where we end up. See ya. Well, good morning. We're in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And I was upset that we were going to have to stay, spend an extra night. But after I got to this place, $94 a night. And I couldn't have been happier. I'm so glad that we actually had to spend another day. This place is absolutely gorgeous. And it's all old. It's an old building. It's been here for years. Owners told us that people in their 80s remember coming here. The pool, everything. So pretty damn cool. It's a Best Western Mission, I think. Best Western Mission Inn. Yeah. If you're in Las Cruces, this is the place to stay, ain't it, buddy?
yeah, and maybe you could adopt a cat as well.
Yeah, maybe you could adopt a cat. They got basically a yard cat that's just as nice as could be. Pretty thing, too. Already been through, checked all the oils, all that stuff. He seems to be okay. It's time to head on, bud. Are you ready? Yeah, we need to get to the show. So we'll see you down the road. 3 hours, here we come. Zeppy went over there to pet the cat, so we'll cold start Artemus, see how he does. I don't have the choke hooked up. Yeah. That's just because the choke ain't hooked up. That thing's way off. 60 pounds. Just sitting here idle and fat and sassy. Okay, here we go. Hey, I got a fly on me. Yuck. Hey, how's it going? We have just crossed into Arizona. The car's running great. I got to keep it between 60 to 65, 67, somewhere around there. Keeps it under 210. It's fine. It's running great. We don't have any problems right now at all, do we? Other than it's a little warm. We're used to it. Another fly. I thought they didn't have flies in Arizona. Yeah. Well, we're going to buckle up and keep hitting the road. We got about 120 miles to go. So we'll see you in about 120 miles. Well, we made it. That's the Sky Goat right there in front of us. That's Dalton and crew. And we're here, and it is hot as balls. But we're here. Artemus. We have our ant population that decided it does not like this climate and has mostly been deceased. There's the track. We have made it. Now let's go get in line and see how long it takes us to bake before we can get in. But we're here. So we're gonna go run this thing through tech, see if it makes it somehow. I'd be surprised, but we'll try. If you guessed no, you would be correct, even though the guy next to me started his four-wheel drive Bronco in reverse and about ran over the car behind him. But anyway, I just didn't have my pants with me. Howdy, it's getting late. It was a masterful day. It was so freaking hot. Me and Zeppy couldn't do nothing. He was miserable, but now it's cooled down. It's night, and him and JD are up watching racing, so I'm gonna go do the same. Dalton's getting ready to run at Sky Goat. We'll just go film it. Maybe watch some racing, find some other people. See you in a bit. You gonna race or what? Sitting here waiting.
Howdy.
What's the chances? 11s?
0.
0? Yeah.
14s?
14s? That'd be better than my Buick did.
I don't think a 14. Not right now. If we actually cared and went back, timed it, put plugs in it since I fouled them from driving here, and then, you know, like did stuff to it, yeah, we could probably get her into a 13.
Easily. It's Pontiac.
I don't feel like doing it though.
No.
That's too much work.
I don't either. I'll just go out there and say an ambulance made a quarter-mile pass.
Damn right. Me and you just, we're lucky to have made it here.
Yeah. Most of these were trailered.
And that's not cool.
Kind of glad I didn't get teched in. You sitting in this shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Somebody oiled down, I think.
This is, I think the whole thing is just line simulator. If you want to go wait in a line, Power Tour Light.
This, in Power Tour, we don't shut our cars off. They're still moving. And these guys. Ain't heard a peep out of them since it got not so hot. Welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Shameless.
What? Piece of shit car.
Look at the car next to us, though.
I know, it's nice.
Even though it's a Dodge.
Yeah, we'll give it that.
Do we burn out or do we not burn out?
No, definitely not burning out.
Not burn out. Yeah, don't get caught. Is that the same dude that was here last year?
Yeah.
I think it is. No spin.
I wish I wouldn't have drove through that water. I was trying to get around.
Yeah, well. You can... Yeah, well. Should we deep stage?
Dick stage him?
There we go. Oh, hey, you hit it all at the same time. Oh, there it goes. Oh, shit, man. This thing's faster than me, buddy.
Got that.
No, you lost fuel.
Ah, man.
They ain't smoking behind us, is it? No. Okay.
No smoke. It launched hard.
Damn.
Alright.
This,
gotta
this is
play
an
with it.
11-second 12 car. This is, yeah, that was flying.
Alright. Let's play with carburetors.
What's the other one you have?
Double pumper.
Oh.
We can play with the double pumper.
So now we go back, and you're gonna make this thing a race car, right? Put an ad out for some slicks. Yo! I need some old school slicks. There's a lot of people here. It took a while for everybody to get here. It's so damn hot. Tomorrow's gonna be even hotter.
112 or something.
Yeah, 105 normal, and then with the index, whatever they have here, it's like 112. He ran all the way back here.
It runs like shit.
40 seconds. Woo.
It died.
You did?
Yeah. Halfway down the track.
Well, here we go.
All right.
Round 2.
Yeah. Well, we got him this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we get it 18.
We're gonna get lucky here because that Pontiac's falling on its face. And the crowd goes wild. Damn! There you go. Well, don't stage.
No.
Yeah, he did it anyway. You can up the lights doing that. Yeah, you can go ahead. Don't wait until. There it goes.
Better.
And it wasn't recording. Son of a bitch.
Are you kidding?
No. That's all right. I know it was better. You ran at least a 14. I'm thinking at least 14. Whooped his ass. Whoa, he's stopping.
Me?
Yeah.
Both of them?
No, just the tail lights. You have to have red light in the back.
Okay. Oh, I didn't have my headlights on. I'm sorry.
Silly you.
Whoopsie.
I forgot.
Don't worry.
Headlight switch falls out of the dash when I shut them off.
Whoops. Oh, damn it. I was so excited I hit the button. I thought I wasn't recording.
Well, it was still breaking up.
Yeah, but it was better. That might be a timing thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking a little more timing. At least we made a full good pass.
Yeah. It pulls hard. It's a good motor, just for some reason it wants to run hot. I think you really do a good flush and get rid of the radiator.
Oh yeah.
That'd be good.
Whoa,
nice
thanks,
grab.
dude. 15.7.
Wow, I was close. That's better.
It is. We
What?
get to run right. We get the fucking thing into the 14s.
But it only parks for just a second and then just goes. That's good.
We did break free.
For
Pretty
street
good.
tires, that's badass. I'm kind of impressed on that. I need to make a phone call.
88 miles an hour.
Well, we didn't go back in the future. Could we? Like pre-2020?
Yeah, please.
If everything's back to cheap. Ooh, somebody's hat flew off. Yeah, they're walking down there. That's a pretty good run for just swapping a car.
Not doing anything.
Morning. It is already hot. It's like 8 in the morning here because I still wake up on Midwestern time, so 6 o'clock here in Tucson. It's like 8 o'clock. It's hardly later than that now. It's probably 9:30, 10 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know. My time senses are absolutely blown, but not gonna get in a big rush today. So we're just gonna go swimming. I think me and Zeppy are gonna go hit the pools and the hot tubs, and we'll get something to eat. Hit the Walmart to grab some few things. Make sure I have everything to pass tech. And then maybe we'll put in a grudge match with Mad Scientist John Bunger. He's got his hearse here. It's a newer hearse. He's cheating. I think he's got an LS motor in there or something. But that's all right. Hopefully we can get with ACES and they maybe have that part in. We'll get that swapped out. It'd be nice to be able to, you know, let the company here it run with the system working, and it only take me 15 minutes to switch it back to EFI, and I'm willing to do that if it's going to run good. I just don't want to waste my time. They've been good enough. They had that part sent overnighted, so I don't know what that cost, but anyway, yeah, it's going to be a slow morning. We're not gonna get in any big hurry. We're going to go swimming for a little while and then just kind of here and there, because most of the stuff don't happen until, you know, at night. So we'll see what happens, but until we get up there, we'll just say sayonara for now. We'll see you in a few hours. By the way, I got turned into a truck last night. That's all the Pole Barn Garage merch that's left over. Gave away a bunch, but we still got a lot to give away. So hopefully I'm not a truck when we leave.
It's hot. A little toasty out. We're Midwestern and fat. We don't like this. A little toasty out. This sucks. But yeah. But burnout contest going on like right there. So I'm gonna get a couple of them. It's really, really hot out here. The camera don't want to do nothing. So it is what it is. I'll see if I can't grab a couple.
4.8 junkyard. It's got more boost and oil pressure. This is Brian driving the pit boss. And I promise you, we will blow this up. You know, trying to pop the tires, okay? We'll see what happens here. I'll go to that corner and come right at you here. See Rod's hanging out. He's looking at gauges. I think he still has to dray gauge. He might call it. That's it for the Brian and the pit boss. What a showing. That was a lot of smoke. Awesome. Great job, Brian. Good work. By the way, he runs a weed sprayer in the back of that. That's his fuel tank.
How is your heat wave going?
It's pretty hot.
It's hot.
My shoes are melting.
Yeah, I know. Everybody wanted me to race this thing, but nope.
Is this too hot?
Nope, it's too hot. Not my car.
I'll put it.
You know.
I'll put mine in the battle of the beaters.
Yep.
But
later.
I'll have nice, cool AC while I'm doing it.
Oh, thanks.
So
you know what? Get out of my tent.
20-second run.
Out of the tent. You are not allowed to sit out in the sun. Get out of here. Hi. It's still hot. Extremely hot, but the wind's blowing really good through the car right now, and the sun's not right on us, so we're not doing too bad. Zeppy has had enough of this heat. I kind of have too. It's pretty bad. But if you want to know where we are,
In the line for Battle of the Beaters.
in the line for Battle of the Beaters. He sounded so enthused, didn't he? Look at that. He's enthused. He said smile. You should be having fun. But it is really, really hot. It is kind of miserable. It's kind of wild to be here the way we are, but hey, it is what it is. We're here. Ain't nothing we can do about it. So we'll get down the line here. It's going to be a little bit. But the nice thing is everybody else has to shut their shit off. Artemus is sitting here idling at 185 degrees. That's pretty badass, huh? Yeah. I built that. He helped, right? Yeah. All right. So we'll see when we get up to the Freiburger. Haven't moved a place. Too much chatter. Way too much chatter up there. No, that's part of the show. That's what it is, anybody. We're just gonna hang out. It's not bad here with the window, you know, both doors open. You open this door, man, the breeze comes through here. Zeppy got his door open. It actually feels better than up front. It's nice and breezy. And it's just us. Not that there wasn't just us before. He is so miserable. You're waiting for the sun to go down, ain't you? Yeah. It's fine after the sun goes down, we can go forever, but today's the actual race, you know. So Friday is just basically a get together and test and tune. This is the actual day, so it's fine. We're just hanging out, and then we'll see if Artemus can pull off getting in the, what's it called again? The Battle of the Beaters. I just like to hear it. I just like hearing him say that. The Battle of the Beaters. We'll see if Artemus can get in it, because it's $5,000 or less. Yeah, I don't have that in this car, but it ain't what you have in it, because you can't get, you know, Grandpa couldn't have left you a 73, you know, Camaro, and you know, it was free, so I should be able to get in. No. All in all, I've got about $4,500 in this car. So, and I don't have, well, I probably got receipts for it, but that doesn't count, you know, the work I put in the engine if that would have went to a machine shop or something. So anyway, I'm blabbing, and we're actually going to move, so let's see how far we get. So that's Mad Scientist's garage. He's right there in his hearse, and we're going to try like hell to be able to stage together. We were going to run grudge match, but it was just too hot, so we're almost there. Well, we're almost there for the judging. Almost. We're having a little trouble with the needle and seats blowing fuel by, but that's just from sitting here. I mean, I'll clean it out before we race. I'll just blow it out with the damn throttle, right? Right. Before I get in line. Are we in?
Yep.
We're in. Artemus is going to run Battle of the Beaters, and they didn't get a choice, did they? The crowd said it is in. So, awesome. That's freaking great. Don't tell your mother. So we're getting ready to go. It's me and John, Mad Scientist's garage. Want to take him down, man. It's all right. Good for John. That's cool.
At 68 miles an hour, and it is the battle of Dulcige's favorite vehicles. Dulcige is going to take a parade lap in both of these things later on today. You know, I've got to pick the Pontiac because, hey, I'm a Pontiac guy. And the other one's a little creepier. The Pontiac looks like an ambulance. Dulcige is legit freaked out by dead stuff. Dead stuff in blood. Unless it's his own. He's fine with his own guts and gore. The Pontiac did get out first, but I think it's going to get driven past by what I suspect to be a... Oh, they're both slowing down. You see the smoke coming out of the back where it was smoke that floated out? Oh yeah, it looked pretty morbid. Oh, no. He was just killing it though. Just killing it. Oh man, he swayed the quarter mile at 1930. Intel, please win. Intel, please win. Intel.
A 2021 60 foot was 298, which is absolutely terrible. But 56 mile an hour, man, I was flying.
reaction?
That wasn't bad. You know, it ran out of fuel. I know this car is too small to be doing that. It's good for a driver, but it's not good for... I hit third gear in this thing, so no, we ain't got no more fuel for that. But that's just how it goes. But that was fun. John gets to go on, and a second, you know, another Hearst gets to go on and do another run, which is pretty cool. Plus, we're all friends, so it makes it even more fun. They actually pointed at us to run us together. But if I could get another run at it, I'd probably go grab your dad's carburetor, throw it on here, and I bet I could do it. But it's all fun. That's Chris.
There it goes, your winner in the NA category for the fourth time. 1092 at 122 miles an hour. It is the Rambler. Wow. Third song getting quicker and quicker. I told you that was fast. 1322 at 103. Gremlin doing courtesy staging. He's lit the top bulb. Here's the top bulb for the honor. The one's going to in. And he's in. Gremlin gets out of the hole. When the RX-7 fails. Looks like he's leaking stuff out of the back. That is the end of the track for the night, and you just saw 9.50 seconds at 150 miles an hour for the Grimmy.
Well, folks, that's it. We didn't get a lot of the racing and stuff like that, and we did get to race Artemus. Unfortunately, ran out of fuel going down the road. Damn it. But no, she just starved for oh my God. He just starved for fuel. It's fine. It was fun. It was a good trip. So we're leaving our awesome accommodations at Voyager Resort. It's well worth it. Tucson, Arizona. It's off Kolb Road. It's a great place. Everybody's friendly. It's actually a 55 and over retirement community that rents out stuff while you're here. So we're gonna get down the road, get some fuel, and we're gonna head to Tombstone, Arizona. We wanna see that. We wanted to do that anyway, so we're not skipping that. And I think Buff's gonna meet up with us from Buff's Garage, and we'll see what we find there. I'm not gonna show you a bunch of driving. We'll be back when we get to Tombstone, unless something catastrophic happens. Knock on wood. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Tombstone, Arizona. We made it. A couple days late, but we're here. Find us a visitor center and see what we can all see while we're here. By God, we made it. Can't see nothing. Can't use the big camera. It's too hot. So phone it is. You're just being grumpy. He wants to stay in pools, I think. Kind of me too. It is hot. Ain't as hot today as it was yesterday. Meet over here. Across the street. There it is. It actually happened over here, I believe. It wasn't exactly in the OK Corral. I don't really remember. There's the park. 1881. OK Corral. This is neat. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff here.
Yep, got our first show of the day right down the street.
Found our visitor center, huh? There's all kinds of stuff going on here. I don't know what this place was. That wind feels great, don't it, buddy? Old Tombstone Western Town. We're going to go see a comedy routine, and then we're going to get on the trolley and do a little tour. Should be a lot of fun. We didn't realize this was all here, did we, buddy? I just thought we was coming to see the OK Corral. That's cool. What?
I found I'm Steve's brother.
Steve's brother. Man, he been looking for you. He looks in better shape.
Yeah.
But he's not out in the whatchamacallit like Steve is. He's not out in the sun. This is cool. See, I like history. Car stuff's fine, but this is better.
Oh, you do this.
Oh, let's go watch the show real quick. It's opening. And they got beer. You think maybe they'll involve you in it? They'll throw you out there and put you in the gunfight? No? No? Oh, come on. I think it'd be fun. Drinking. What are you drinking? Sarsaparilla. I can't see the screens. It's bright. Yep. Tombstone sarsaparilla. I'm drinking Modelo. Comedy shows.
Basically just proving that it's here. Pretty much.
Let's give it up for your good guy, Marshall Baker.
You got your own theme song now?
I don't know what that is. It just falls wherever I go.
My gosh, you are horrible. There you go. You got the kitty.
Right here, we're looking at the west side of the OK Corral. During the dance, they have a blacksmith shop. Tombstone. Where you brought your horses, got them shoes, your animals fed. Every animal needs originally the OK Corral is all about. Underneath this awning where the old stable barn used to be. And then in back of the OK Corral then is an open lot, Fremont Street. Each side of that open lot had a building like this blue one on our right, called Fly Photography. Mr. Fly did take pictures.
Who parked
like
that
this
there?
black and white one hanging on the wall. As a hobby, worked in the mines to make a
You
living.
put that there?
His wife was up with the idea, she had to have some extra money. She went and took this building they had here in the corner, had it made
Why
into
did you
an
park that
apartment.
right where they
Ended
drive?
up renting this out. It was Doc Holiday.
Just keep running around checking stuff out, huh? So far, it's been awesome, huh? I like it. You like it? Yeah? What's this? Pretty cool. Look at that old car. I don't even know what that is. Huh. That's neat. Probably found that out in the woods. I mean, out in the desert. Anyway, we're gonna walk in the Birdcage Theater. It's right here. We are in the famous Birdcage Theater. It's about $35 for me and Zeppy, and this is absolutely fantastic. Look at the oh my God. She said a lot of this stuff is original that was here. That Masterson owned. My God. This is amazing. Don't lean on it, whatever you do. So, handmade crap table used Yeah, it's a craps table that was here. There's the heater. Damn. This is amazing. Curly Bill was recognized while getting a haircut in this chair. He was later tracked down and killed by Wyatt Earp. Wow. What's this say? There are bullet holes. These bullet holes were made by drunken cowboys who one night shot at an actor. The shots missed and lodged here just below the stage. Wow. Look at that crap. We can go down there here in just a minute. The actual stage. This is cool. What's this piano? The original grand piano has sat on this spot since 1881. It was furnished music. It furnished music for the shows and dances. It is built out of solid rosewood and is hand craved. It says craved. The piano was first to arrive in Tombstone. It was shipped around the Horn of South Africa to San Francisco.
South America.
South America. Thank you. South America to San Francisco by boat and brought from there to Tombstone by mule train. It was part of a 5-piece band that played the Birdcage Theater from 81 to 1889. Amazing.
Mom, he's so happy right now.
So a lot of this stuff is original. Wow. What is this? Oh, it's a butcher block. Used at the famous Briar's Meat Market. I can't stop filming. Feels good in here too. Got air conditioning going. Wells Fargo bag. Uh-oh. Wow. Owned by Wyatt and Tarbell Undertaking Parlor of Tombstone, used from 1881 to 1917. With the exception of 6 people, it buried everyone at Boot Hill. It was built by Cunningham Bros in Rochester, New York for $8,000. Wow. That coffin is from the movie Tombstone. The original Boot Hill hearse is trimmed in 24 karat gold and sterling silver. Wow. All right. Where are we going next? Exit through the gift shop downstairs. This was cool. This is the actual stage. This is amazing. I've always heard about this place. Knobs. I'm actually here. Watch your step, buddy. It's all original. I can't believe it. Those walls. Huh. apparitions or mystery in the building. I'd like to see them. Huh. I don't feel anything, so. What do you got here? Wow. Look at that dirt floor. Huh. This is crap. That's still the wine cellar, and some of that still has the authentic, has wine in it and alcohol. I haven't touched it. It's amazing. You see in there, bud? Cool. This gaming table and chairs are the original from the 1880s. Notice the dealer's box and money box is still where they were during the longest poker game. The house gaming steward would receive $1,000 deposit from the prospective gambler and place his name on the waiting list of players. When the seat was open, someone would be sent for the player. Waiting in time could be 3 to 4 days to get into the game. A player could stay in the game for as long as he wanted and had the money. Many notable persons sat in the big game at this table. Huh. That's pretty cool. Alright. This was well worth it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What do you think? Pretty neat. See this? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Birdcage. Oh my god, I'm sneezing. So that was the birdcage. That's awesome. We got some stuff for that, didn't we? I think Buff's in town somewhere.
Oh yeah, also, I'm never gonna find my name on like those little keychain things. So
Yeah.
I just gotta...
Yeah, he's been trying to find his name on one of those keychains or like a knife or something. Put that away. You ain't allowed to have weapons here. But we're walking down.
Why think if I was to bring I'd buy them.
Stetson hats. See what else we can run into. I tell you, they'll let anybody in these streets.
Pretty much. I kind of stand out though, so I'm afraid I'm gonna get attacked.
We all stand out.
They thought I looked like a Chinese.
Yeah. And we went to the bird cage. Went through that. We went through the whole thing, man.
I figured you did.
That was awesome.
I asked. So my buddy and his kid came in here. I said you can't miss him, and he goes, I've been here since noon. I don't know. Like, not even, what is it, like 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you've been here an hour and a half. It's that bad?
Yep.
This is not his forte.
So what you reckon? Maybe the boy starts up knitting or something?
Might be a nice safe hobby for that, man. Luke! Oh, Bat, you sure get the damnest friends.
Yeah, I reckon so.
You missed it. Now, folks, I actually did. I got 4 shots off that day. But 2 of those shots, well, they went through the same hole in Charlie's heart. That poor fellow was dead before he even hit the floor. If you'd like to visit Charlie, you can do so, because he's still with us. And he's located right up there at our Boot Hill Cemetery. As far as myself, well,
I went on to lead a long and profitable gambling career. So let's have a hand for the actors, folks.
So where are we at? Big Nose Kate's. Well, that food was awesome. Big Nose Kate's, highly recommend. Right? Now, we need to hit the road. Getting late.
But first we need some of this.
Yeah, we're gonna grab some more sarsaparilla. Right? Yeah. Alright, let's get back to the car. It's somewhere down here, I think. Kind of deadened out in here. Got quiet. Well, nobody stole him. You be careful with that bottle too. They're real. I got 2 4-packs of sarsaparilla. It always reminds me of that Bugs Bunny cartoon. Open a sarsaparilla or something like that. Anyway, let's get this stuff loaded, and we're gonna stop at Boot Hill on the way out and get our asses to New Mexico. So, Boot Hill. A lot of these are, you know, unknowns because they are so wore off, but pretty neat. Huh?
That one guy who said Charles is buried here.
What are you looking for?
Charles, the one who's buried here.
Yeah, what about him?
That one guy said he'd come look at it.
Oh, I see. Well, here we got a map. We're gonna go through this and I'll show you some. So it's all sectioned out and they give you a row 1 through row 2 of who's all here. But the most famous ones are right in this area. They're you go up here to row 2. So we're at row 1, and here's Old Man Clatton, ambushed on a cattle drive by Mexicans. Then you turn right here. This is Billy Clanton, Frank McClory, Tom McClory, murdered on the streets of Tombstone, otherwise known as the gunfight at the OK Corral. So yeah.
There's so many pennies.
But this is them right here. That's crazy. Some of these have the sayings on them, you know. Here lies George Johnson, hanged by mistake, 1882. He was right, he was wrong, but we strung him up and now he's gone. Three-fingered Jack Dunlop, shot by Jeff Milan. I'll be damned. Where's that one famous one at? There's one of them. I don't know. We'll walk over here real quick. Shot by a... We can't say that. Freddie Fuss. I'm surprised a lot of these they have marked. There it is. So, here lies Lister Moore. 4 slugs from a 44, no less, no more. Cool. Something you don't see every day. That's a hearse, y'all.
Why go around half dead when we can bury you for 50 bucks? Oh, shit. That's cool. When you get shot before you were... When you get shot and before you were stiff, we'll be there in just a jiff. We'll be the last to let you down. Funeral today, shovel it too. That's awesome. Well, there you go, Artemus. Okay, so we're saw this roadside attraction thing completely for the whole trip. So here we are in this thing called the Thing. What is that? Oh, now we're into places. Look at that. Mid-1800s wagon. This wagon was used to transport the Thing. Double seat buggy. What if this was used by the mayor of Tombstone, Arizona? It's possible. Ooh. Model T Speedster. Seen these trucks? World Wars, Great Depression. This is all history stuff. You really need to come and read through it all, I suppose. Aliens have manipulated history, it says. We're at the hotel. Yep. And it would look real familiar because it's the same one we were at in Las Cruces on our way here. There's Artemus. That's Dalton's T-Bird. But Cat was still here, went in the pool, different lady. So we weren't allowed to stay in the pool longer, so he had to get out. No big deal. This is a really nice hotel. Best Western at Mission Inn, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's very, very nice. It's old too. Like, here's the old back door. Look at this crap. It's very, very cool. Spacious. Feels good. Anyway, we're gonna hit the sack, and then we're gonna get up in the morning, and all of us together are getting the hell out of here, ain't we? We gotta stop at O'Reilly's though. We got an alternator problem, but we're just gonna run it. See you in the morning. Hopefully today is as uneventful as yesterday. That'd be just fine with me, because the rest, you know, the drive down here sucked. So anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Well, back through Roswell we go. It's actually the nicer roads. We were thinking about doing Tupacari, but nah. We'll just go back through Roswell. Lot nicer roads. We need to get out of here because everything bottoms this car out. We just had a massive bottom out, but on the road again. Inspection station. You got your papers, boy? Let me see them papers. And of course, he's got his sombrero on. That's brilliant. So we're getting ready to go right back through where we broke down. Like, literally gonna be in that town again. And he's running just fine. We're not gonna try to jinx it. Anyway, enjoy the ride. So we went down through these beautiful, beautiful mountain highways through here. And, you know, it may seem like everything's going okay. And really, Artemus was running great. He really was. Neither one of us are having any trouble. And we just, I mean, it was just a good ride. But boy, are things about to change. And I didn't get a chance to film it all because, well, you'll find out soon enough. Well, right there's where we carb swapped.
right in front of that there casino, and I kind of lost my temper. But losing the temper has been quite the thing this trip. But onward. Well, we made it to Hondo, about 50 miles from Roswell, a little less than that. Both cars running like tops. Of course, Pontiac and Ford. So, I'm just gonna move it on. If we get lost, he's leading.
Huh?
I said, if we get lost, you're leading.
I'm leading?
Yeah, you're leading the way.
I don't know where we're at. Where are we?
We're 45 miles from Roswell.
Okay.
This is Hondo.
Well, that's news to us.
That way.
Huh?
We go that way.
Yeah.
I know that. Okay.
Yes, something over there.
Well,
just
did good.
food.
I used a pint of oil.
You used what?
I topped off the oil. It took half a quart.
Really?
Yeah, finally. It's leaking it out the valve covers. A little stinky, but that's the guy behind us problem.
Oh,
Which
really?
is you.
Yeah, maybe that's why my windshield was all full of. Great. That's great. That's all right. It's a Ford. We'll give it a break. Well, shit.
So, it's broken down.
Yeah. It's Jay wanted to cut his finger off, so he's busy, but he's getting some brake clean antiseptic, and I think it just backed off or something. It was real loose. The bearings look okay. We'll clean them up and take a peek at them.
So we heard a noise and pulled over. Couldn't figure it out. Got about another, I don't know, 100 feet. Figured it out. Thank God my master mechanic's on the scene, because this dumbass decided to pull the wheel off and cut himself. So hopefully I can get this to just seal up and not infect, and that would be great.
China bearings.
Great.
Hey, it's what was available.
China caused this.
Yeah. Last, couple days ago.
Well, what the hell did we come this way for?
You said you wanted to go there. I left my blood in New Mexico.
There you go. Yeah, that started gushing pretty good. You could tell how
now the aliens can sample it.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna come out here and see this, and next time I come through here, it'll be in the fucking museum. There's blood out on the road. So I was a nurse in a former life. Look at that. You can't even tell.
Maybe some brake clean.
Brake clean on everything. Or Budweiser. You pour that on anything, it'll heal.
Yeah.
So we have narrowed this all down to a brake issue. We're at Roswell. We're 3 hours from Amarillo, and O'Reilly's has a hub there, so I'm gonna make a phone call, get some brake parts, some bearings maybe, just whatever. Probably some damn needle and seats too for a Holly. Imagine that. And we're just gonna go from there. That's about all I can do. But right now we're on the road and it's not acting up, so at least I know up there I'll be able to get the parts that I need. We're 206 miles, but I think we'll be fine, don't you, buddy? Yeah, we'll be good to go. So we'll update you when we get up there. All right, so checked everything. Everything seems to be fine on the wheels as far as temp goes. Did notice that she was getting a little warm, and that would be evident by the overflow bottle is now overflowing. And that's just how it goes. But it's fine. It's all good. It's great. Abandoned gas stations.
2012. It's not that long ago. Well, it is. But This is physical addresses, old fridges. Somebody broke in here and vandalized the place. Oh, no. Oh, look at this. Safe.
Where you at, bud?
I'm in the back here.
Anything back there?
There's like a kitchen full of like cans and stuff, like paint and oh heck yeah.
Like
There's this is a stocked kitchen.
Well, folks, welcome to Portales, New Mexico. About 20 miles before this town, we found out it wasn't a brake at all. The brakes were rubbing, and that would be because a axle bearing went out of Artemus on the driver's side, and it was pretty bad. Matter of fact, it was so bad that I did not feel safe with Zeppy in the car, so he rode with Dalton and everybody, and you can check that out on Dalton's channel. He had a lot more about my breakdown, but I just didn't get a chance to, to record any of it because I was trying to cut my finger off. But as you can see, this man here, this is Festus. He's in Portales, and he was a local musician, and he was damn good. I'm not kidding. And Dalton has some of him playing on there. I'm not going to do that on mine, but you can go check it out on Dalton's channel. But yeah, so I'm looking for an axle bearing. Well, guess what? As you're watching Festus tune up his guitar for 10 minutes, nobody, I mean nobody, had one. It was all 3 days from everywhere. It's like damn Geographical Oddity. You know what I mean? You know the movie. But in the meantime, while we were here, one of Dalton's subscribers got a hold of him. He had put an all points bulletin out, and his awesome crew and subscribers and fans and everything happened to tell us about a place just up the road, another 20 miles in Clovis, New Mexico, called Ed's Parts. Car parts. Ed's Car Parts. I think. We'll find out in the next section, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So now we have to baby this thing up here. Unfortunately, well, Dalton, Jess, and JD had to keep going, so they made sure we made it to Clovis, and we'll just bring you to there. But by the way, Festus here, don't judge people just by the way they look, or they may be a little different than you. This guy was a hell of a nice guy, and hell of a singer and a player too. Being a musician, it was worth to see. It was great. But anyway, let's try to make it to that hotel. So yeah, we're in Clovis, New Mexico. Luckily, there's a scrapyard, salvage yard that has a rear end for a Grand Prix. They want to sell me the whole rear end, and I may have to do that, but just use the axle because I'm wounded, and so is Artemus. So we're spending one more night, and then we're gonna have to go fix this early morning if we can, and start heading home. We're a long ways from home, guys. So anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. I need to relax. This is real life. This is how it goes. It's unfortunate, but we'll get through it. See you in the morning. Okay, how's it going? I'm at Ed's Car Parts in Clovis, New Mexico, and it sounds to me like they have exactly what I need, and they're gonna let me just take an axle. Oh my God. Yeah, it's a good thing that Dalton didn't stick around, because there's, oh boy. I should probably show some of the cars. Maybe I will at one time, but let me get back here and see what they got. Holy shit. You would never know this was here. Wow. The back line. Let's see if we can find what we're looking for. There's a, oh. 4-door Buick, 2-door. El Camino. There's a good looking Plymouth too. Hell, that's, what is that? Oh, wow. You know what, I'm not good at naming things, so. Olds. Is that a 4-door? That's a 4-door Malibu. We could use parts off of that. Olds. Come on, buddy, where you at? Jeez. There's a good looking Olds too. Is that a 4-door? That's a 4-door. There's a Regal. Huh. Alright, well, let me do some looking here. So it's windy and I'm sorry, but here's our 67 Grand Prix. This one will work. We can steal the axle out of it. And I'm still looking through here to see, they said there's a executive here somewhere. Those will work too, so. And they're gonna bring him up to the shop for me so I can swap an axle out maybe. And it's windy. Where was this cold when we were in Tucson? So here's our 70, I believe. If I remember my taillights right. No, this might be 69. 69. Pretty sure. Need to find it. Again, really doesn't matter. Sucks the hood's gone. I guess it'd be a little different anyway. And it's all here. Huh. So here's the 69 Bonneville. Now there should be an executive out here somewhere. We'll I wonder. Is this one? Nope. It's drum brake too. Is while I'm here, you know, if I can get through here, watch my ass get bit by something. This drum brake, or can't see, can't tell. Ah, I can't see. What kind of brakes we got? We got drum. We have drum brakes. Yeah, it's 69, I believe. Okay, so there's two options. Well, okay. 1969 Bonneville. Perfect axle. Yeah. This will be fun. Let's get the lug nuts loose and then they're gonna come lift it. That'll help. This thing's in really rough shape, but I'd sure like to have some of the crap off of it. Might have to look into this, but all right, let's get these wheels loose. Oh, boys, girls, that shit hurts, but it's healing. That's what matters. That's what matters. Just got to make sure I cover that up. Ooh, poppy, poppy. There, she's loose. That's what we need. All right, let's get this up in the air. Take this off, get the drum off, and there's 4 bolts in there that that just yank that rear end out of there, or the axle out of there. So I gotta have them lifted up, and we'll start from there. Now she's safe. We can get that off nice and easy. So let's get to it. good lug nuts. Boom. Gotcha. Damn. The drums ain't bad. Brakes are shot. Alright. So let's get this out of here. Come right out. There, thinking it was locked for some reason, like I have any posi tracks. Our bolts. Now, if we're lucky, sitting on an incline. If we're lucky, this will pop right out. Hell yeah. There it is. One VOP 10 bolt. Yes, these are 10 bolt, but they have a 12 bolt ring gear. Now, I wonder if there's a way we can get that out of there. Maybe. If we're lucky, might be able to save the seal here. Somehow doubt it. Ow. No. We're just gonna have to hope that ours is good. That bearing's good though. Heck yeah. And that's it. Take these just in case. Or not. Okay. Let's hope and pray that we got the same size axles. Should be. There ain't any difference here. All they did with our ambulance is they stretched the frame, but it's the same everything. This one's actually in a lot better shape back here. Fuel tank. Damn. That'd have been nice. Okay. Double check things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bolt. God, look at those floors. I'd like to have the floors out of this. Okay, all buttoned up. They're gonna leave this here for now. That way I can come back if I need something else. And I still want to go for a walkthrough through this place because there is a lot here. I hate it though. I have to leave Zeppelin in the car. He's not allowed out here because he's got his damn Crocs on. course, but good stuff, man. So let me get that and all this crap out front, and I'll get right back with you. All right, got us a nice little spot, kind of in the sun, not out of the sun. It's fine. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully this goes just as easy as the other one. How about no? It won't. Oh well. Old school it is. Woo! Junk. That's a lot of metal. And there's still a seal. But let me get some rags, clean that sucker up. The seal's even good on this one, the outside one. Get a screwdriver. That's the seal that seals the bearing. It's always good to have one of them. A little bit. They gotta work. Good enough for me. Now one more little clean. Check to see if that axle will go in there. See what happens. Oh yeah. Boom. Huh. So it didn't get through to the race like in the old axle. It didn't hurt anything, so I think we're good. So those of you unfamiliar, and get a closer look in here. This is your bearing. It's sealed bearing. And you have a seal in there, and it's junk, but we're gonna have to roll with it. And I don't care if the wheel cells leak or not. I don't care. We can just keep putting fluid in them. But this is an exact fit axle. It's a BOP 10 bolt, and it is the exact same axle in this one. 67 through 70 on these big cars, on the big B-body GM BOPs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all bolted back in. Only take a second, and then I got to put the brakes all back on it, and then we should be done. I'll go look around the lot a little bit before we take off, but it's only noon. We may be getting the hell out of here. I think we're just gonna mosey, but let me get this all bolted up. I'll be back. Okay, she's all on. We're ready to roll. Brakes are assumed put on, but good enough for what we're doing right now. Actually, some of the parts are in another bag, and it's deep in there. We'll deal with that at a different, but we got brakes. We just don't have this one.
but we will have. Relax. Big car, it's gotta have brakes. Ooh. So, I think we'll drop her down and see what it looks like. Hey, helper.
What?
I got it. Yeah. All right, let me get loaded up. Okay. Made it to O'Reilly's, just kind of went through and fixed the exhaust that was falling off because of Ed's little dip. It did not agree. Check the diff's good, black, burnt, it's fine. Steve didn't do a damn thing, he did not help. This guy gave me some rags. And then look who shows up after the work is done.
I figured, you know, you might need help putting tools away.
He just pointed and said, you know, we'll put this. And he did help me put the tools away. He's come a long way in a quick time. So me and Buff and Zeppy and Artemus and the A-Team van
showed up late, but
showed up late. A-Team's never late, man. You're gonna have to get on that.
I know.
Yeah, but hey, we're all gonna just get on the road. I'm gonna lose my hotel room. It's gonna cost, I don't care. We gotta go. You probably gotta go too, don't you?
Sooner than later.
Sooner than later. So we'll go to the hotel, we're gonna hit the road, and then we only got, well, I got 14 hours.
I've got 8.
8.
Yep.
Yep. But I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I think on both vehicles, after all the trouble that everyone else had, I think I'm the last one to have trouble, and boy was it trouble. Thank you, Ed's Auto Parts. And thanks to Dalton's supporters and subscribers, because they found the place. So
yep, that was helpful.
That was very helpful. It is just past noon. It's like 1:45, so we can go a long ways. He can almost make it home. So,
yeah, pretty much.
But Zeppy wants to see Cadillac Ranch.
Ooh, let's go do that.
We need to do that. And then, that was the only promise I made to Zeppelin.
And then,
oh, I need to see that gas station.
Which one?
Isn't there one right there by Cadillac Ranch? That takes that one that looks like flows?
Probably.
You took a picture there.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, he knows where everything is. He's been there before. So we're gonna go to the hotel, beg him to not take my $150, and we're gonna go. So we'll see you later. We are friggin' out of here, ain't we, buddy? Artemis, I promise you, no more long trips. None. Nada. Zippo. Just get us home. That's all we care about. So with that, we just nailed it. We were just going as fast as humanly possible in these two vehicles. Artemis and the A-Team van, they were just flying. And the whole reason for this trip for Zeppelin not only was Duct Tape Drags and he wanted to meet Freiburger, but he did nothing but talk about Cadillac Ranch the entire time before and during the trip. And it's just, we got to get there, you know? We got to get there. He finally made it. Then go to the truck and get some paint, since we didn't stop anywhere.
We got some at that Walmart.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. We made it, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all the extra paint.
Oh.
Famous Cadillac Ranch.
You see how the paint's been sagging?
You what?
You see how the paint's sagging?
Yeah. That's so much paint. You gonna come to one of these, or what you gonna do? All right. Come on, buddy, running out of battery. No, I'm kidding. Whatever you want to do, just come to this way. Come over here, the wind's blowing, it's gonna blow right back in your face. You can do it on there. Yeah, it's right in your face.
Yeah, you can't see that.
Spray it real hard. Get Ray up in there. There you go. One wheel peel.
Still do a burnout.
Yeah. You get them hot enough, they'll all spin.
We'll do like I did and end up with all neutrals.
Well, we spent probably another 15-20 minutes there letting Zeppy just paint his heart's desire, and me and Buff threw a couple stickers on, and it was nice to get him to see what he really wanted to see on this trip in the first place. But with that, it was time to say goodbye to Buff. He was sticking around, and, well, me and Zeppy, it was time to hit the road. All right. We'll see you later, Amarillo. We got a 12.5-hour drive home. Just going to see how far we can make it. Hey, it's like almost 11 o'clock, and we're so hell-bent on our West Coast time, we are not tired one bit. And we're on the east side of Oklahoma City. I asked him, I said, you want to keep going? He said, yeah. I said, okay, we're going to keep going because I'm not tired at all. This is going to be a rough couple weeks to get adjusted, but Artemus is just flying like not a problem. Alleged 3 brakes and all. Ain't had a problem. So we're just going to keep going. It's dark. We'll see it probably when we get to wherever we're going. Yeah, we're done. We made it back to Tulsa. Actually, same hotel we stayed at the first night we were out a week ago. So this is it. Last hotel. But we'll see you in the morning. Well, last day. Last day. That's what we always said, right? Think, oh, it's the last day. No, we're going to shoot for home. I'm going to tell you exactly how far it is in a second. 7 hours and 10 minutes. 491 miles. That's nothing compared to what we did yesterday. That was crazy. It's the first day of the entire trip that both of us slept like rocks. And we wanted to be up at 6 o'clock, and I woke up at 8. We don't care. We don't care. This is the first time I had to fight to get him up because he was just done. We're just done. It's been a week and a day. So it's time to go. Artemus, just get us, just go home. I'm starting to feel like Steve back there. He's just contorted himself into nothing left. But all right, on the road. We got to get some gas, and we'll see you down the highway. Now look, I got to tell you, the rest of the trip was pretty uneventful. We didn't really have any problems whatsoever. Stopped and got gas a few times through Oklahoma and Missouri. And even, I believe, when we got to Illinois, we even stopped and got a little fuel. But, I mean, we were hauling ass, y'all. We did not slow down for one bit. We were so happy when we crossed that river that I never thought I'd love being home so well. I mean, it was crazy, guys. We were just cheering each other on like we can't believe we made it. We were cheering the car, and with all the problems that we had, it ended perfectly. I mean, I normally don't care about the little things like this, but that big cross right there, that meant we were right at the exit to go home. And I know this is a long video, but we had so many problems, but in the end, it was nothing but great times for me and my son, and that's what matters. We are home. Roughly 3,500 miles of that much fun and that much absolute chaos, but it doesn't matter. Did you have fun? Even though, yeah, got to meet a lot of cool people, see a lot of cool things that you wouldn't think you'd ever get to see. Stayed in every hotel from here to Tucson. And thank God for some of Dalton's fans. Thank God for Ed's in Clovis, New Mexico for having that axle. So everything was all good until we got right out here in front of the driveway. Lost all our brakes, blew out to the floor. So we went right past our road and had to back up in the grass.
Almost falling off a cliff.
Almost falling off the cliff. So it ends the way it was in the middle and literally 120 miles into it. But that's okay. We're home. I can smell the brake fluid. That is nasty.
Heavy brake.
That's pretty bad. I don't even care at this point because we're in the driveway.
So we did it. This car 3.5 years ago was sitting in a swamp, ready to be scrapped. Got it together. It's been on power tour. Now it has went across the country to Tucson, Arizona, ran the drag strip for a measly 20-second quarter mile. Everything that happened to go wrong with this thing, but that's okay. It made it. Yep, I started to get a little down in the dumps. This guy just kept pushing. You never doubted it for a second, did you? You just said, we're gonna get there. Even though I wish I could show you this, because YouTube will cut it out, but it's healing. I can use it. I don't have to wrap it tight no more. It's healing. It don't hurt. So that's good. I appreciate Dalton and Jess and JD for all their help, for Buff for his help. You know, everybody at the track, it was just friendly as could be. In the end, we get about a year out from this. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll forget about all the crap that we went through, right? But the real question is, you did it once, even though we had all this, would you do it again? You would? See, that's what matters. I don't care. Yeah, I got a little frustrated because I'm a dad. Mom's at home worried about the, you know, the boy here and the car, and she's trying to stay calm to keep me calm, because it did start to get to me when that happened, realizing I was stuck in the middle of the desert in New Mexico. But all the help I got, you know, it was absolutely fantastic. So other than that, I ain't got much to say other than we made the trip. It was about 3,500 miles round trip. All I can say is all the good things that happened were probably some of the best things that we'll always remember, right? Tombstone, Roswell, Billy the Kid stuff in Lincoln, which was my favorite. And he got to go to Cadillac Ranch and spray paint the Cadillacs. So anyway, where are you going?
I said Street.
Walks off in the middle of the camera. Had to show us his root beer. Justice is coming, but Tombstone Justice is coming, but Tombstone Sarsaparilla is here. Root beer of the West. Nope. So that's gonna do it. You think? We're done? You wanna go for a drive?
No.
I have to. I gotta go get my truck ready to leave in the morning, because now I gotta make up for a day. He's gotta go in and do all his homework. So y'all take care. Okay, bye. 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 Man, Mom's gonna kill me. I think Steve gained weight. Don't worry, buddy. I feel your pain.